Action.
Don't you ever fart on my tits again.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Words to live by. Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos here. Delicious hot Java. We are 28 minutes away from the May announcements here on the Vinegar Syndrome website. Let me bring my microphone a little closer. If you can't hear me or if there's any kind of audio issues, tell me now or forever hold your peace because we're going to be rocking and rolling here pretty soon. Now, for those of you who are old hands at this, May has already been announced. We've gotten those announcements last month. Maybe a week. It's been a minute. We already know most of what's coming for May because it's the halfway to Black Friday sale, which will be happening this month, later in the month, I think. Yeah. So I'm a little out of it because scheduling wise and career wise, things are hopping. So trying to piece all those things together. But yeah, later this month, halfway to Black Friday, we will be getting discounts on pretty much the entire back catalog, going at least all the way up to last Black Friday, I think will be on sale. And then everything this year will not. But we'll see if they allow January and February. They have in the past. We'll see what happens. That's a question for another time. Today, we are really only focusing on 13 items. What are those items? They will be one new VSP Pictures, which is, I'll tell you right now, amazing. It is, oh my God, Circle of Fire. What the fuck is the name of the movie? Circle of Fire? Why can't I remember the movie? I just saw it. It's really good. Riddle of Fire. That's what it was. Really good movie. Highly recommended. It's very much Goonies meets South Park kind of a thing. And that's what this gnome guy is. So that's coming out. Then some partner label releases, which are, for the most part, hit or miss. We will see what it is when we get to them. I will be reviewing Witch Story, this one right here, a little later today, depending on when you're watching this, on episode 2 of Strictly Splatter Live with me and Brother Chaos. If you did not know, Brother Chaos is back. We have a monthly review show, so we will be giving our thoughts on Witch Story later today. And then we shall. Well, I'm not gonna spill the beans on what I thought of it yet. You have to go watch that show. But we'll also be discussing Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer Part 2, which was his pick, and The Boneyard, which is sort of a lost classic. We want to focus on as many obscure horror movies as possible, stuff you may not have heard of, or stuff that's in the milieu that just got released on boutique Blu-rays. That's what we're doing over on Strictly Splatter Live, which right now is going to be about the first of every month. So if you love BC, catch him over there. But I will give you a brief review of Lady Reporter, which I saw yesterday, and I'll do that a little later. But now let's check in with the chat, because the show wouldn't be nothing without other people watching. Let me check this out. Sydney Jenkins, 1973. Did anyone else see the awful news? Dark Tower is in the going out of print section. It still isn't selling, by the way. Wow, I guess they lost the rights to Dark Tower, and yeah, it just didn't sell fast enough. They thought they'd be done with it, but sorry, my throat's still a little fucked up from this cold that just will not go away. How many do they have left of that? Let's go check that out real quick. Do they still have slipcovers of it? They do. 427 of the slipcover, and then let's see, their standards are at 335. But I mean, they didn't drop the price either, so it's not like you're getting a discount because it's going out of print. If you really want it, don't buy it, in my estimation. But if you really want it, wait a couple weeks. Get it for Black Friday. It'll be half off. You get it for $20. That'll be at least not sting so bad. Good morning, Griff. How are you, sir? He wants to know if we're ready for some weirdo partner titles that we probably don't need. Absolutely, always ready. Corey K. Hey, y'all. Vince says Dev Crocodile is looking for a new name. Is that true? I hadn't heard that. That's kind of nuts. That is weird, but I kind of believe it. But at the same time, why would you? If you're leaving the OCN, why would you change your name? Then no one's gonna find you, dude. I mean, there's people like us who are in the know, and we check out Diabolic, and we get the newsletters and blah blah blah. But there's people who don't do that. How the fuck are they gonna find you, bro? So that is weird. It's the name of their mascot. Yeah, I mean, are they gonna change their logo too? That's very bizarre. I hadn't heard that. But if that's the truth, I think that's a weird. That's another weird decision. I love Def Crocodile, but the whole leaving OCN, I get it. But the whole subscription model, everything, none of that makes any sense to me because you don't really get any benefit out of subscribing to them because you're still paying the same price, you're still paying shipping, and you just get a coin. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. So I will catch can with that one in terms of what I want to pick up. Real briefly, since I mentioned it, I might as well address it now. Why does this look weird? It looks different than last time. I must have refreshed something weird. Anyway, Lady Reporter. 3 stars. It's fine. There's not a lot of action in it. It has the same problem that I have with most HK action movies. Is that they have an inconsistent tone. Half the people think they're in a comedy, a goofy, boner comedy, lady, pretty lady, it's kind of just, amateur hour, like goofiness, like sophomore humor shit. And then the other half are in a badass action movie, and never the twain shall meet. So to me, it's a weird mix. It's not as bad in this one as it is in, say, the Lucky Stars movies. But it's, here's a good example of like, she just survived an explosion, and this is, what she looks like. It's fine. There's a couple of good fights. This is one of the best fights in the movie. And there's another one in a net. I don't know if they show a picture of that. There's a fishing net fight that's pretty badass. Not super action packed. It's really more about, there's the net. I wonder if they show images of that. That was a great fight. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that net fight was awesome. It's 3 stars. It's fine. I didn't hate it. I think I liked it better than the China O'Brien movies. I'll say that. But another thing I've noticed with Cynthia movies is that she's never the lead. For some reason, even though this is the one that's going to be her only real lead role in a HK movie, she's never the lead. There's always guys. There's always a goofy sidekick, and there's always an actual fighting guy who helps her out. She's never like on her own, like Jackie or Jet Li. Which is, I don't know. It's unfortunate. She certainly fights more than the guys, but those guys do get a chance to kick ass. Which I think was, for me, the issue with China O'Brien, because I felt the spotlight was robbed from her. It's an okay movie. I don't know if it's for me. It's not very rewatchable, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's honestly the best I can muster for that one. Keith, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Brian Trash, howdy. And Mr. Bullet Blake in the chat. What's up, sir? Subscribing to Death Crocodile sounds like pissing away money to me. Far too selective with their purchases lately to even consider doing that. I'm with you. Especially with all those, I'm not going to say bizarre cartoons, but certainly unique cartoon choices that don't appeal to me. Yeah, I'm going to wait on that and see what they bring. Although that one they announced sounds really good. But dude, I'm not paying $50 for some, unknown Russian thing just because of the box. I mean, it's gotten out of hand. Let's be honest. Oh, it's got a super slipcase. It's got a poster. I don't need a poster. I haven't seen the movie. Why do I need a poster? That's me. If there was a simple version, hey, it's a slipcase, $30, maybe. But no, I cannot do it. Brian, what is up? I'm glad you're here, buddy. Hope you're well. Horror Jaume, I hope I did not butcher that. Jaime, Jaume, HJ, how you doing? Deaf Crocodile, it's a sad departure. International buyers won't be able to afford the huge costs, shipping, customs representation. So at this moment, it's bye-bye for me. That is unfortunate. And I've heard, again, I'm in the U.S., so I don't know all about the shipping and, international. But I hear you guys are hit with, like, import tax and customs. I think it's called VAT, VAT prices. Holy shit, dude. I mean, that's just, like, ridiculous. I mean, why would you even bother? I mean, at that point, I'd be like, okay, I guess I'm done ordering from the U.S. Which, in a way, it might not be a bad thing, because a lot of European titles are getting U.S. releases and vice versa. So, wait. Like Single White Female. Who put out Single White Female? They just announced it. Powerhouse? Says UK only. Dollars to Donuts. That's coming out through Kino. Or shit, even Vinegar Syndrome would put that out. So that's a total cinematograph release. Don't import. I had this conversation with Third Window Films. I love Third Window Films. I love the movies they put out. I love their podcast. I highly recommend that. But a lot of their titles are Region B, and I want to see a lot of their movies. The most recent one I bought was River, but that was region free. Yeah, and then of course River was put out by TerraVision. They also put out Door 1 and 2. But for me, I don't want to have so many movies that are region B, because then I'm worrying about having the player. And in the future, if I wanted to watch him, like, oh shit, my region B player crapped out or whatever. I don't know. It's a worry I don't want to have, so I've just sort of stopped from all that. But anyway, moving forward, I'm strictly going to stay on the the region A kick. But that's just me. Yeah, I have one. Like I said, I have one. But it's again, as well as things, if the player breaks, then I have to worry about getting I make sure I get a player that is always region. Because the thing is, they don't even have region-free players. You have to like adjust it. You have to like crack it. At least the one I have, and you have to put in a code every time. I don't want to have to worry about that every time I want to watch a movie. I want to just put it in and enjoy. But that's just kind of where I'm at with all that. We are 16 minutes away. Every time I refresh, it looks different to me. I don't know why. Who bought? By the way, I haven't gotten my package yet from Vinegar Syndrome. It was delivered or shipped out on my birthday, the 26th of April. And according to my shop account, it won't be here till May 6th. So I don't know what the fuck. But I'm a little bummed that I do not have my movies. I got Kinski in Paganini, and I got let me go to partner labels. This sold out fast, like we all sort of predicted it would. I got the intermission time video as well. And what else did I buy? Did I buy this crazy shit? I don't know if I remember if I bought that weirdo, The Great Land of Small. Did that sell out? No, it's still in stock. I don't think I did get that, because I think I would have. No, I didn't. I did not, because I had a feeling that would hold the line. Deaf Crocodile. This did not sell out either, right? 833. Did anybody get this? Kinzaza sounded interesting. Okay, so let's let me partner labels going out of print. So Deaf Crocodile is in here, and some of their titles are lower than they used to be. Let me see if that's true. This is for the standard. So a weird thing popped up recently on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Culture shock. Deaf Crocodile was shocked that Vinegar Syndrome had moved all their titles to going out of print, the going out of print section, because according to Dev Crocodile, they are not going out of print. So you will still be able to buy these. However, it looks like, I'm not going to say it's sour grapes, but it seems like Vinegar Syndrome or OCN is just saying, let's just get these guys out of here and sell them off at half price. I mean, the fact that this is the MSRP for Bubble Bath is insane, but whatever. I've never seen it, so maybe it's amazing, but I don't think it would appeal to me. Only 401 left in stock. At $20, that's up to you. It probably won't get any lower than that. Maybe during Half Rated Black Friday it'll drop even more. But none of these are actually going out of print. So if you're on the fence about Benny's Bathtub and you want to wait a little bit, you can still get it to Death Crocodile, but you'll have to pay the full price, which I believe is about $30-ish. I don't know. Benny's Bathtub is one of those things. But who knows? 6 a.m. I bought the tune. How was it? Was it good? I'm curious if you liked it. Because I know Bill Plimpton, but I I'm not sure that I'm interested in picking that up. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. He says happy belated birthday. Let's see. Griff says, I feel the same way about the region free player. I've been slowly getting rid of my region B tiles because I don't want to worry about swapping out the player. Yeah, it's just a thing, you know? Ugh, it's just a thing. Brian says, I don't mind subtitles. No, nor should you. Subtitles are great. It broadens your horizon for tons of great cinema that will never be dubbed. That's another conversation, though. For me, I don't like subtitles on anime because I want to look at the animation. If I can't see the animation, what's the point of me reading it? I feel that's where I don't know. That's where I see a divide for me when it comes to sub versus dub. Keith says, Dev Crocodile went super niche with all the animation. It's very cool, but space those releases out a bit. Yeah, I agree. I think, didn't they release 2 animated titles back to back? Let's see. It was, Benny's Bathtub. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. There was like 3 months of just animated titles. Yikes. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, they could be great movies, but it doesn't necessarily appeal to me. They did release Joshua says World War III is the best Death Crocodile release. I wouldn't say the best. World War III is good. It's actually not on here, which is weird. I guess because it's the most recent one. But World War III is not on here. I wouldn't say... Let's see if I can... see if we can even still shop by label. Here we are. I wouldn't say it's their best release. For me, I go earlier. I loved The Unknown Man of Shandigor, Ilya Muromets. I love the films of Shahram Mokri. That was a fun box set. Sampo was badass. And I think by not Sampo. Wasn't there another one? Where the fuck did it go? Could have sworn. Did we not get the other one? I thought there was a third one. Hold on. The Tales of Sar Sultan. That was a really good one as well. I liked all those fantasy films. Was not a huge fan of Solomon King, Zero Grad. Prague Nights was good. I liked Prague Nights. Heroic Times was really good. Pied Piper was amazing. If anything, of the biggest discoveries, Pied Piper was my favorite. Visitors from the Arcana Galaxy was okay. It's a little strange. But, World War II completely sold out. Oh, that's why it's not in the out of stock. Completely sold out. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. And it's a pretty bleak movie. I think I gave that one 4 stars. This one is one I picked up during their announcement, their out-of-print announcement, because it was a good price. And I kind of like their weirdo fantasy movies, so I'm excited to see that. World War III is pretty solid, though. Joshua says, I enjoyed the tune. The first half is fantastic, but the second half is kind of a mishmash of unrelated shorts. The bonus shorts are 5 out of 5. Incredible. Interesting. How long is the tune? Oh, it's pretty short, right? Let's see here. 69 minutes. And then there's a whole bunch of... Oh, wow. Whole bunch of flying shorts. Or flying shorts. Because I read the flying house of shorts here. Pretty neat. I mean, if you're into animation, it's kind of a no-brainer. But Bill Plimpton is well known. Cool. Thank you for that review. Indeed. Jeffrey, hello. He says, I've watched some of the Def Croc animation and I just can't get into them. Well, I don't blame you. Gosh, what did I watched? What was the one that I gave a chance to? Oh no, that was different. I was watching some other guy's movies that reminded me of Deaf Crocodile. I actually haven't watched any of these. Have I not? I could have sworn I saw one of these. Ugh, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. They have a whole new future ahead of them. Let's see. Joshua says Benny's bathtub is not worth the price. I'm sorry to hear that. Because that is that's what it's going for. Where's Benny's bathtub? $20. I mean, I know they used to have a Vimeo site where they would put up their films. Like you could rent it for $2, and I think that's a good idea. That's a good way to try it out, you know, because then you can enjoy all that. Horror. How May says Zero Grad is the best Deaf Crocodile movie to me. Oh wow, great! I'm glad you love that one. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That's fantastic. DJ Depression says, I tried watching Fishing Cat from that box set. I couldn't finish it, but mostly because the subs were so bad on the stream I was watching. Oh, interesting. On the stream, are you watching it like on Tubi or something like that? Fishing Cat is my favorite, and I think because as a filmmaker, it's incredibly well made. I don't know how they could pull that off. It's a one-shot movie that's like nearly 2 hours, and you're following people around in the woods. I don't know how the fuck they choreographed that. It's incredible. And there's a surprise ending, which I don't want to give away, but I feel like I should, just to inspire people to go check it out. It's a horror movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Fishing Cat was a horror movie, and that's the surprise of the movie. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say how. Humboldt Horror, honey, welcome. Hello to you. I hope you are well. Joshua says, Benny's just like 40 minutes of Nick Jr. cartoon sold as a full-price movie. Do not recommend. Oh, wow. Interesting. Is it only 40 minutes? That's kind of wild. I'm charging that much for 40 minutes? Holy nuts, dude. 41 minutes. Dude. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. I that's like selling short films. I don't know. For me, there's no market for short films. Yes, include them as extras, absolutely. But I don't know. I don't see a market for that necessarily. In my opinion. All right, we are just about 4 minutes away. We didn't discuss this, but we always seem to bring Severin films up. So let's go here real quick and talk about the Clones. The Game of Clones. This is an amazing box set. I can't wait for this to arrive. I want to zoom in. I just want to look at it. Can you just show me? Can you just click on the damn picture? Come on. Okay, it's being weird. We'll do it like this. So, I'm planning to pick this up at a convention in May. Because is it May or early June? Gosh, I think it's May. Anyway, because I don't have to worry about shipping, and they say they'll have it available for the Monster Palooza convention here in LA. I'm dying to have this in my hands. I did see Enter the Clones of Bruce. Absolutely loved it. 5 stars. It is really, really great. Honestly, Severin makes really good documentaries. David Gregory's last documentary, the Life and Times of Al Adamson, obviously outpaced all the movies in that box set. But it was an incredible, exhaustive documentary, and it didn't last 8 hours. It was short. I think this one is 90 minutes too, but it's very comprehensive and exhaustive. It's got some great interviews in there. Do highly recommend that documentary. As for the films, the only one there's actually 2 that I've seen. The Dragon Lives Again, which features Bruce Lee resurrected in hell, fighting Dracula, Sherlock Holmes, I think, and maybe not Sherlock Holmes, but Dracula, James Bond, the Man with No Name, Clint Eastwood's character, Emmanuel, and mummies. I think there's a whole bunch. He's fighting like all the famous characters. It's so fucking fun. Highly recommended. I actually did a watch along for that on my older channel, if you want to go back and find that. And then Challenge of the Tiger, which is absolutely insane and fun. Tons of boobs in that one. So those 2, actually those 3 get high recommendations from me. Thumbs up all around. I'm sure the rest of the movies will be at least equally entertaining. I'm excited for that. And $135 is not a bad price. You get 14 movies. Usually I'm a stickler for pricing. The one thing that sucks is shipping, and I think you can do free shipping, because it comes over the threshold. But I can't imagine having to ship this overseas. That'll probably kill some sales. But man, I'm excited for this. I don't know how many of you picked this up, but this is really damn cool, and I hope it does well, because I've heard there's a second volume in the works. Griff says Severin's titles in general are more up my alley compared to VS proper. DJ Depression says Severin needs to come down on the prices. Yeah, I mean, sure, but I mean, I see what you're saying. But if you're looking at, let's see, for example, let's look at something recent. I mean, this doesn't have a slipcover, but it's $24 without a slipcover. With a slipcover, they would sell it for $28, maybe $30. That's comparable to a new slipcover at Vinegar Syndrome. I mean, I'm not apologizing for them, and their pricing is kind of nuts. But 4K, $38. What does Vinegar Syndrome sell on you 4K for? Let's see. Which story? $38. So I mean, they're comparable. You can't really shit on them. It's when they do their Black Friday releases that suck, and I get that. Of course, Bullet Blake says, don't pay $55 for 4 flies though. Real talk. I get that was a sticking point for you. Jeffrey says $55 for a stacked 4K honestly isn't that bad for a film these days. I agree. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I went out of my way to get Cemetery Man on 4K with a nice slipcover because I really wanted that movie. I really wanted to own that one again. Sorry, Keith. Halfway Sale announcement said they're doing 2 variant slips. They've run out of catalog slips. They absolutely have. Navy Seals is $48, but that's a different box. That's not a slipcover kind of thing. It's got a booklet, so there's more stuff tagged onto it. Whereas, Butcher Baker's new. Butcher Baker's $42. Yeah, that is pricey. Did you get anything else with this? Disc specs. They don't even have the specials on here. Oh, here they are. Tons of special features and no booklet, right? No booklet. Yeah, I mean, our pricing is the pricing. 45 seconds? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, it already loaded. Hey! Let's see. Alright, so Riddle of Fire. What else? Okay, that's the only thing. And then partner labels, are they up? They're not up yet. Come on! Partner labels! Okay, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. All partner labels. What's happening here? Is it loading for anybody else? Did I do something wrong? Let's see here. Okay, I don't know that. Hey, Mel! What is up, Mel? I hope you're well. Good morning or afternoon to you, wherever you are. I think it's early morning. Alright, here we go. Let's talk Riddle of Fire. $30. Good deal. I thought that'd be more expensive. I highly recommend this movie. It's really fun, but you need to know what you're getting yourself into. This is very much a in the spirit of a Goonies, kids on bikes type adventure, shot on 16mm, so it has a really kind of fun look. I thought it was charming as hell, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's a pretty solid ass movie. These kids go on an adventure to make a pie for one of their moms is sick. They go on an adventure to get ingredients to make a pie, and they run afoul of some bad dudes. Who she's great. She's great in the movie. I'm not gonna actually. I don't remember what I gave it, but I think I gave it 4 stars. I'll look at my letterbox just to make sure I give you the accurate rating here, because I don't want to lead you astray on what I said. I never want to lie to you. That's the one thing I would never want to do. What the fuck is it? Oh, 5 stars. Fuck yeah, 5 stars. And I really loved it, and I think you will too. Especially, I think people who buy Vinegar Syndrome. This really does appeal to us. Kids in the Woods adventure. It never gets. To me, I mean, towards the end, it gets a little strange. It gets a little more real, but it always has its heart in the right place. So I do recommend it. How many copies do they have? 4,000 units. I mean, I think it'll wait for a sale unless it sells out insanely fast. But if you want to wait for a sale, go ahead. But it's a great movie. So if you're on the fence, I think you will dig it. We may watch the trailer, but YouTube. YouTube is YouTube, and I can't necessarily go forward on things like that because it is what it is. Anyway, Riddle of Fire, highly recommended. Let's look at the plot real quick. To give you an idea of what's happening. Brothers Hazel and Jody, along with their good friend Alice, pull off a daring heist to steal the latest and greatest in video game technology. Upon arriving back at the Adale household and resembling a bespoke buffet of carefully arranged snacks, they plug in their newly grifted entertainment hardware to discover something even more insidious than a controller-smashing boss battle. A TV has been password protected by the Adale brothers' mother, Julie, who is sick in bed. Intent on having her children spend the summer outdoors, she makes the motley crew a condition for the TV password: 1 blueberry pie. These words set the 3 leads out on a magical quest full of speckled eggs, nefarious villains, dance sequences, and others dance sequence, that's right, and a precocious young girl named Petal, who may or may not be a fairy. Fantastic stuff. Highly recommended. Like I said, let's see. Region A. You get an interview with the cinematographer, an interview with actress Phoebe Farrow, an interview with actor Charlie Stover, an interview with actress Lorelai Olivia Mott, and then actor Skylar Peters also has an interview with, and then a commentary with the director, theatrical trailer, behind the scenes galleries, clips, and a 24-page booklet. Damn, that's a lot of pages to write about this movie, but okay. Riddle of Fire. Thumbs up from me. There is some half-witted Black Friday info. Before we switch over to partner labels, let's look at it right quick. Half-witted Black Friday is almost here. Navy SEALs, Chen O'Brien, 1 and 2. Homegrown Hordes, Volume 3, which I'm cautiously optimistic about. Dangerous Game. Surprise releases. 2 VS, 2 VSAs, and 1 DeGauzer video. So that's still to be announced. And that will be at Half-witted Black Friday later this month. So the 2 secret VS titles, there's going to be 2 VSAs coming. One of them has been revealed, will be a 4K. The first 4K on the line. I don't know how people feel about that. Whatever, it is what it is. VSA has become the Wild West at this point. And then the DeGauzer video, which has been hinted at, is linked to Homegrown Horrors. Let's take a look at that real quick, because I have a theory. They said the DeGauzer people saw our release of the Homegrown Horrors box set, and they said I forget their wording, but they said that they wanted to match up with it or something. So here's the movie Revenge. Revenge is the sequel to a what is widely considered the first shot-on-video movie to be widely distributed in video stores, Blood Cult. So my guess is Blood Cult is coming from DeGauzer home video, because they said, oh, it's another regional hit, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to guess Blood Cult is coming from Homegrown Horrors. We shall see. Remains to be seen. Oh, and then variant slipcovers plus new merch and clothing, and then pretty much 50% off of everything on their site. That includes stuff that's like 6 months in the past. All right, for some reason my partner labels are not loading. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, Samurai Wolf. Fuck, who put out Samurai Wolf? Oh, god damn it. Why is it not loading? I'm going to bring this in here. Let's see. I'm just going to reload the page. I don't know what's going on. Let's do another page. Let's do that. Maybe it's being stupid on my end. And partner labels. Hey, there it is. What the hell? All right. Well, this is what we're here for. Wow, they brought it back with a new slipcover, a better slipcover. Why'd they bring it back? That's interesting. This is a brand new limited edition catalog slipcover. Huh. Let's see. That's a good question, Griff. Why is it back? I didn't love it. I actually don't think it's a great movie. It is on YouTube. If you want to check it out. Watch 10 minutes of it and see if you got inspired. I was not a big fan of it, honestly. Amityville Curse. So it does not get my recommendation. Amityville Curse. All right, we've discussed it before, but that's that. All right, just a real brief look. Brooklyn 45, Game of Pleasure, Houseboat Horrors. That was pretty much predicted, coming from Umbrella this month. Film Movement has, sounds like a French film, The Most Important Thing, Love. Dark Star has the old ones. That looks interesting. Film Movement, fuck yes. Samurai Wolf, motherfucking hail. Ugh. I want that. That's the first thing I'm like, yep. Gotta get that. Streetwise from the Catalog looks interesting. Saturn's Core, no thanks. Ultra Megalopolis. I mean, I think we know we're gonna get there. And then Vacation from Factory 25, Yellow Veil Pictures. Did they? Oh, Yellow Veil's releasing 2 then, because they also did. They co-produced Riddle of Fire. Without Name. Intriguing. Well, let's start at the top. Let's see what everyone thinks about all this stuff. Shutter's a new partner label. Are they? What did Shutter put out? Did I miss Shutter? Oh yeah, Shutter. There we go. Yeah, interesting. All right, well then we're absolutely gonna get a things like Late Night with the Devil. Where Evil Roams, I think is the name of that movie. Might get something like that. All right, great. That's awesome. New partner label, fantastic. Bullet Blake's excited for Slope's Game Room. Isn't that a YouTube channel? I'll take a look at that. That sounds very familiar to me. Alan Smithy says that Samurai Wolf set looks beautiful. It does. It absolutely does. I'm very excited for that. That shit's gonna sell out fucking fast. Spooky Guy says, did I pre-order Homegrown Horrors? No, I don't pre-order anymore unless something's selling out really fast and I know I really want it, then I'll grab it. But no, I did not pre-order that. I might wait for a sale unless it's somehow insane. I don't know. Bullet Blake says the slip is so much better than the one they did originally for Amityville Curse. But dude, they are selling this movie hard, man, because none of this shit happens in the movie from my memory. I don't remember any of this in the movie. It's been a minute. It's been like a year. This is the original slipcover. Why would they show that? This is the original slipcovers right here. Oh yeah, that's badass. Absolutely. No option to buy the slip only. No, unfortunately, it looks like there may not be. Limited variant. You can't get the old one. You can get this. Yeah, you're stuck with it. TBYB on that one, honestly. It's not for me. Not for me. Griff says those video store docs have jumped the shark at this point. That's weird. I'll have to take a look at that. We'll go into detail in a moment. Plastic Static says that Zulawski film is my wife's favorite. We have the really nice Mondovision set, but since that's a DVD, it makes sense to upgrade. Is this the Zulawski movie? Because that sounds like a Zulawski movie. It is. The most important thing. Love. I love Zulawski. Big fan. Oh my god, what a cast. Color me intrigued. But let's start at the top. I'm not going to do Amityville Curse. I've already done it, and you already know my feelings on it. Brooklyn 45. This is a new partner label and their first release. The Ghosts of Your Past. I've heard this was good. I have not seen it. It's got an interesting cast. God, that looks like Timothy Dalton, but I know it's not. Is that fucking Christopher? No, that's not fucking Christopher Lloyd. Look at that guy's ears. Hi, he looks like Christopher Lloyd briefly. Christina Kleb. I mean, it's a great cast. Really fun cast. I know nothing about it. Yeah, Larry Fessenden, Region A, feature-length commentary by writer director Ted Gagan. I think that's how you pronounce that. Gugan, Gohagen, something like that. 30-minute behind the scenes. A full feature-length film professionally recolored in glorious black and white. Oh, so you've got the black and white version of it too. That's kind of cool. I like that. Okay. 5 military veterans, best friends since childhood, gathered together in a Brooklyn brownstone several months after the end of World War II, and the metamorphic ghosts of their past become all too literal. Sounds cool. I haven't seen it, but I'm excited to watch it. I've got the AMC Plus, so I'll see it on there. If that's something if anybody's seen it, let me know. Brooklyn 45. And if anybody's grabbing it because they're the new partner label, let me know as well. Very curious to see what they come up with. James, cheers to you from Los Angeles. Thanks for watching, my friend. Super G, what's up, man? He says, definitely got Samurai Wolf. Hell yeah, man, of course. I knew you would. Charlie88 says, not a big fan of the Amityville Curse either. Mutineer says, I'm saving money today. Uh, uh, that's always a good day, I suppose. Give some, give yourself some breathing room. Griff says we also have a couple of new books, Nick Cage one and the one from Erica Schultz. Let's look at that real quick because those usually sell out pretty fast. Always forget to check the books because now that's like a thing now. Hard Case Crime Gun. Ooh, that's fucking badass title. Gun Honey. Fuck yeah, that's a great fucking title. I don't know. Anybody buying these hard case things? It's interesting. The Age of Cage. 4 decades of Hollywood through one singular career. Icon. I like this. Icon, celebrity, artist, madman, genius. Certainly one of our more interesting performers. There you go. $19. I'll look back at his career. Was that last? Maybe that was last time. I didn't notice that. Oh, there's a lot more weird comics here. Fat Cop. I don't know if I looked at Fat Cop before. Johnny Ryan. There's a lot more crazy stuff here. So I guess their publishing arm is expanded greatly. Cannibal Air, anti-film propaganda, the video nasties panic. Interesting. My Cinema. Marguerite Duras, the French filmmaker, I believe. Interesting. If you have her box set from Criterion, you can take a look at that. All right, gravy. Back at it. VHS Hit Fest, as they like to be called. Game of Pleasure. Let's look at this. These images here right quick. All right. Looks good. Oh, looks like a pretty good movie. I actually prefer VHS Hit Fest over the fuck Saturn Score. I don't know. I actually own more VHS Hit Fest than the other one. All right, let me zoom in here a little bit, see what this one's about. The largest computer gaming firm in the country has just completed... Oh, by the way, drop a thumbs up if you haven't already. It helps the video, helps the channel. I'm honored to have you here. Take it to the show. Just drop a thumbs up to show YouTube that you love hanging out. And if we get over 1,000... No, not 1,000, because that'd be incredible. That means everybody watching would have to drop a thumbs up, and that never happens, unfortunately. But I'd love it if it could. But if we get over 100, then I will... be coming back once a week in May to get us ready for halfway to Black Friday by reviewing some Vinegar Syndrome movies, maybe even the big box set they released, which I've just sort of scratched the surface on. So I may do one of my old-fashioned box set series reviews, but let's get over 100 so I know you're out there and you're enjoying the content. Makes it worth my while, because at the level I'm at, it's not even about making money on YouTube. It's just shaking the tree and making sure people are watching and having a good time. The largest computer gaming firm in the country has just completed its latest and possibly greatest virtual reality game, Pleasure. But the erotic program has a deadly computer virus that meshes the realms of reality and fantasy when its host, Vixen, played by Tammy Parks, lovely young lady, takes the player into a journey through the senses. Play at your own risk. Game of Pleasure perfectly blends horror, sci-fi, erotica in a late 90s virtual reality infused melting pot that is impossible not to enjoy. 63 minutes. Just barely a feature. Audio commentary, new interviews, deleted scenes, raw footage. Oh yeah. Is it worth nearly $30? That's on you. I would say no, but and I'm guessing most of the people buying it are subscribers because they do get that sweet discount. But it might be an amazing movie that rocks your world and changes your life completely, which may absolutely be a thing. Let's move over to Umbrella Entertainment. Houseboat Horror. This one was released by them a while ago. Of course, if you've tried to import anything from Australia, you know how difficult it can be, and expensive, and timely. Because it takes way longer to get stuff over here from over there. And remember, did you guys see that Super Mario box set that was like $150? Jesus Christ. I kind of wanted it, but man, I don't need all that junk. And I didn't want to spend that much money for it. Anyway, Houseboat Horror. Oh, wow. I did not know that it was SOV. For some reason, I thought it was 16 millimeter or something like that. Well, I'm less enthused about it being shot on video. To be perfectly honest. Look, they even have a film camera. Use that one, man. I know film's expensive, but anyway. Houseboat Horror. Has anybody seen this? Anybody picked this up? I'm curious your reviews on this. This doesn't necessarily bode well for it. Before Tommy Wiseau entered the room and James Wynn took flight with Birdemic, Ollie Martin welcomed audiences aboard Houseboat Horror. Shot on video, banned in Queensland, and distributed with the world's first gratuitous violence and blood gush guarantee. Houseboat Horror is pure homegrown hilarity and quite possibly the most quotable film in SOV cinematic history. Intriguing. Starring a veritable who's who of 80s Australian talent, including Alan Dale, Christine Jeston, Gavin Wood, and Des Animal McKenna. And John Michael Hollywood-Housen. I don't know any of those people. They don't sound familiar to me. Houseboat Horror also features a skew of knockout songs performed by the Uncanny X-Men's Brian Mannix. Okay, but what the fuck is it about? When a music video shoot on a seemingly tranquil lake, on Lake Infinity, turns into a smorgasbord of horror, death, and blood-gushing mayhem, can only mean one thing. Acid Head, a horribly scarred, axe-wielding maniac with a grudge against interlopers, is loose. Look, it could be a fun as shit movie. I don't know. I've not watched it. 85 minutes. This is region-free. Tons of special features. Let's shorten this up so we can see all the goodies here. Bullet Blake says Alan Dale from Lost and the OC. I have no idea. I have no idea. Keith says Australian SOV. I bet those accents are thick. DJ Depression says $37 shipping from Umbrella. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, honestly. Unfortunate. Booklet with new essay by Dan Budnick. Audio commentary with comedian Tony Martin. 30th anniversary Monsterfest Q&A. Interviews galore. Short films. And a feature-length documentary, The Mad Daredevils Down Under, about Australian stuntmen. Hey, cool. You get 2 movies for the price of 1 there. $29. I'll wait for a sale. Unless somebody says, this is amazing, you got to grab it. I'll still wait for a sale. All right. Zulawski, a really interesting filmmaker, made some really challenging films. It's nice to be able to do that. Nowadays, it is very, very hard. Midlife says, Houseboat Horror is awesome. I bought the Umbrella release, my first one, and loved it. Okay, great. There you go. Jeffrey says he has the collector's box set, but hasn't watched it yet. That's not very helpful, Jeffrey, but I'm glad you own it. Doug D, the most important thing is on Tubi right now. So there you go, if you want to TBYB. And if you've never seen a Zulawski movie, I mean, you probably have. You've seen Possession, which is an incredible movie. And you probably have. You probably have, and you don't even know it. I don't have this one, and I have L'Amour Brock. I've got there's another one that was released on a really nice release. L'Amour Brock is fucking insane, exhausting. Okay. Let's do it. Forced to earn a living by accepting demeaning roles negotiated by her erratic husband, Nadine encounters tabloid photographer Survey played by Fabio Testi, of course, classic Western, spaghetti Western guy, on the set of her latest film. Desperate to win her affections, Survey secretly uses money borrowed from a shady associate to bankroll her next project, a production of Richard III, with Nadine starring opposite the maniacal German thespian Karl-Heinz Zimmer, played, of course, by Kinski. Now that's exciting. It's about movies. I love movies about movies. I find those very, very fun. And in the hands of somebody as volatile as Zulawski makes it very, very exciting. Something I definitely do want to watch, and may even blind buy. I think this may actually be a safe blind buy. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Only 1,000 in the limited slipcovers, down to 878. If this drops under 500, I may just bite the bullet. I did, after all, pay full price for Paganini, and they feel similar in tone. David says, Houseboat Horror looks fun. Hideous slip. Wait for a sale. Yeah, the slipcover, I think, on the original Umbrella release was better than this one. It looks a little weak. I don't know if they have to. I don't know who decides the slipcovers. There's got to be somebody who doesn't go with this one, because this one from the same company, Badass. This is bad. Let's just fucking go here first. Fucking badass. Hideo Gosha is a badass filmmaker, one of the greats. And I'm a sucker for anything samurai, honestly. A little monkey. A little fucking monkey. Look at this guy. A little fucking guy. Well, you got a monkey in it, then that's a winner chicken dinner. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, fucking love it. Now that shot, by the way, that's a special effect, because that would be hard to do. You can't focus on him and her. That's fucking great. Back in the day to be able to pull that off, I love that. I'm gonna guess he doesn't turn into a wolf, and it's like that other one. Not Wolf Cop. Gosh. Sonny Chiba has a movie similar to this called something Wolf Guy. He's not a wolf. So I didn't like that one. But I don't care. Oh man, Samurai's in the fucking rain? Oh god, I'm dying to make a samurai movie. One day. So hard. Badassery. Oh yeah. You put rain, you put monkeys, and samurai swords. I'm in, motherfucker. I'm in. This is going to sell really fast. I expect this to go really fast. I'm glad I didn't buy... Who put it out? Eureka, I think, put it out. And I was like, man, it's Region B, but I really want to see that. I don't know. David Becker says, bought Riddle of Fire and Samurai Wolf. I'm set. Yeah, I think those are solid buys, my friend. Doug D says, it would be cool if you could set inventory level text alerts, right? That would be really, that would be quite helpful. Plastic Static says, it's a great Zulawski film. If you like any other, it's a safe blind buy. All right, then I'm in. I will be grabbing that eventually. What is Samurai Wolf about? Let's. Ooh, Hellcut. Fucking awesome. Love it. Look at this. I don't know if you can read it because it's blurry, but I got the Samurai Bushido code. Oh, the camera sucks. Bushido code on my arm here. I feel like I was a samurai in a past life. I literally did. I actually did even took samurai sword lessons called Iaido. I'm not showing off. I'm just explaining how much my love for samurai culture goes. How far. Samurai Wolf. Isao Natsuyagi stars as Kiba, a charismatic ronin who wanders into a small town and ends up ensnared in a local conflict that's more than meets the eye. After dispatching a pair of highway criminals seen robbing a courier wagon, Kiba agrees to assist a beautiful blind woman who runs the local shipping company. Double and triple crosses ensue, illustrated with savage but economical violence courtesy of famed director Hideo Gosha. Three Outlaw Samurai is really great. Striking black and white... sorry. I went off track. Famed director Hideo Gosha's striking black and white filmmaking. The result is a lean and mean triumph of samurai cinema, cementing Gosha's status as a master of the genre. Samurai Wolf 2 Hellcut. Charismatic Ronin Kiba returns, once again entangled in a complex web of intrigue, involving a crooked gold mine owner, a cynical swordsman, and an arrogant dojo master. Master filmmaker Hideo Gosha brings his trademark tight pacing and stylish action to this brisk morality play inevitably punctuated by the explosions of violent swordplay beloved by fans of the genre. Fuck yeah, 147 minutes combined. Special features include audio commentary, but I don't know if it's on both movies or just one of them, and a 20-page booklet with a new essay, and then a featurette on Hideo Gosha with Tomoe Gosha. I'm not sure that's his wife, or I'm not even sure that's male or female. So I apologize either way, but those are the special features. Yeah, $30, $30 for 2 badass fucking movies and a great slip. That's a deal. That's a bingo, man. That is a fucking bingo. Sean says, speaking of samurai, did you watch Shogun? I read the book long time ago. It's honestly one of my favorite books of all time. Great read. Long as hell, but really solid ass read. And I've watched the old miniseries with what's his face? Richard, what's his face? I don't remember. Thornbird's guy. So I know the story well. Now that the Shogun series has, at least the first season is finished, I don't know if they did the whole book. I didn't really follow it. I watched the first 2 episodes. It looks great, but I feel like I know the story so well that I'm not in a hurry to go finish it. Looks like Midlife Media is getting a little saucy. He's gonna grab a Game of Pleasures. The only thing he's grabbing today. Nice. I hope you enjoy it, man. I hope you enjoy. Darkstar, I didn't mean to pass you up. Let's talk the old ones. Look at this face. That is an old face. Oh my god. This is similar to Tentacles? Oh, look at that guy. This almost looks like Jordan Peele. The old ones. Interesting. I'm guessing it's Lovecraftian. In 1930, Sea Captain Russell Marsh saw the light, and for 93 years his body was not his own. Inhabited by a great old one, he committed unspeakable acts in the name of the esoteric order of Dagon. Now free, he is in search of a way to go back in time to reverse the horrors wrought upon the world. But the cult has other plans and will stop at nothing to destroy him. 2023, wow, fairly recent too. That's interesting. Kelly Maroney, still looking as lovely as ever. Region A Blu-ray director commentary, making of, deleted scenes, special effects, makeup test footage, all that good stuff. Fairly new, so I'm guessing this is gonna be on Amazon Prime or something to TBYB. I mean, it looks cool, but who knows? Oxdub, welcome to the party, man. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Hail to you as well. Thank you so much for that, dude. I really appreciate the support. Dr. Giggles says, not sure why I get excited for these reveals anymore. VS has truly mastered the art of blue balling. You know, you're not wrong. I think, and you know what's funny? Let's take a quick aside. I'll be back, partners. To discuss halfway to Black Friday. People are guessing everything. They're like, oh man, the new title is gonna be Invasion USA. It's gonna be, they're mentioning all these like heavy titles. Guys, are you serious? The last surprise, I mean, we did get Existence as a surprise title, which was a shocker, really huge shocker, because it's a big title that they should have announced at the top. But so it could be, and Freeway, but Freeway, not. I would wager more people know Existence. But I don't think it's going to be anything like Invasion USA. Invasion USA, is right up there with Navy SEALs in terms of like, well-known kind of badassery action cinema. So, let's not get our hopes up, and let's just wait and see what we get, because it is what it is. Brian Williams is wondering, has the Cage book not sold out yet? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's keep an eye on it. But I don't know. We'll see. Cult movies, shows, and classic comics. Slopes Game Room. I know very little about this, but I bet this is really fucking long. 295 minutes. Isn't this? Oh man, I could swear that this was a YouTube channel. I don't know much about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put up a poll and see what you guys are thinking. I'm gonna let me grab this real quick. Give me one quick moment to switch over. All right, I'm going to put up a poll here, and I'm gonna ask you. There we go. Are you excited for halfway? Because anything can happen, you know. There could be some huge reveals, and I think that's, you know, look. At the end of the day, we're all still kind of kids, man, and we love surprises. So how could you not be excited? It's a Christmas morning kind of situation. So I don't think we should be upset for being excited. It's like, whoa, let's see what we get. You know, and sometimes it's disappointing, but you might find something, oh, you know what, I kind of want that. I can't live without that or whatever. I mean, a lot of people seem to be excited for this. At least Bullet Blake was. Joshua says, yes, it's a collection of YouTube videos. Interesting. I don't know that I would sell any of my videos on physical media, but it is maybe the wave of the future. I don't know. I don't know if these are like super highly produced type shows. Cult movies, shows, and classic comic video games, right? I guess that's the idea here. Here we go. Cult movies, shows, and classic comics brings together 10 documentaries based on 10 iconic movies, TV shows, and comic franchises, taking a deep dive into these popular IPs before finding every single video game based upon them. Not every licensed video game is terrible, although most of them are. Originally created on the YouTube channel Slub's Video Game, these popular short films look at how classic horror franchises such as Friday the 13th, Saw, Evil Dead began their gruesome journeys. We look at the creation of classic comics such as The Mask, Howard the Duck, and Scott Pilgrim. Ever wondered how RoboCop vs. Terminator and Alien vs. Predator began their timelines? What about the creation of classic cartoons such as Beavis and Butthead and Ren and Stimpy? Intriguing. We take a look at all of them and we dig deep, searching for every video game too, some of which have never been officially released. It's all here, and it's cut into 10 separate episodes for your enjoyment, bringing the total runtime to just under 5 hours, plus an extra 3 hours of bonus features and Easter eggs as well. This Blu-ray also includes the world's first Blu-ray 3D maze game. A throwback to the classic 1980s maze games of old. Interesting. $27. This sounds like something like the TC would buy. But are these still available on YouTube, though? Or have they been pulled off of YouTube? Special features are interestingly laid out there. If these are still available on YouTube, I don't understand the benefit. Keith says that ETR releases are always nostalgia bait for him. There you go. Sydney's saying these reveals usually feel like it's Christmas morning and your parents bought you socks. Yeah. Zach says, what up, chat and MC? Just getting here. Any must grabs anyone knows about? Well, I give a thumbs up to Riddle of Fire and the Samurai Wolf. I think those are going to be solid grabs. And I really liked Riddle of Fire. I've seen that previous. Very, very good. Ash says, glad I did not subscribe to VS this year. Have only picked up 2 movies so far. Same here, Ash. I picked up a little bit more, but I'm glad I didn't subscribe. Very glad. I don't know. If they're still on YouTube, then I feel like what's the point of owning it on physical media? I don't know. It's very strange. And this is a YouTube content creator saying, I hate that word, content creator. It feels so It feels so mechanical and uninteresting. Content creator. That's boring. You know, I think we should call it. We should switch it to YouTube video maker. A video maker. That's better than a content creator. That sounds like you're just giving fucking food to the algorithm. Ugh, I hate that word. No, content creators. I'm not using that ever again. Anyway, Slopes Game Room. There you go. 27 buckaroos. Streetwise. I love the catalog. They put out some really interesting films. Liang Jing. Don't know that filmmaker. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, that's the actor. The filmmaker is Na Jiazuo. I'm not sure. Taiwanese? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Beautiful looking. I mean, there's really something to be said about this kind of type of cinema. I think is it's from China, mainland China, I guess. All right, a meditative and wickedly deadpan tale. A bleak crime thriller soaked in sinister atmosphere. Na's feature debut focuses on Dong Zi, a 21-year-old debt collector making a dishonest living in the bustling criminal economy in the Sichuan province city of Zhenwu, all while aspiring to a better life than that which is ailing his ailing ex-gangster father and excellent Qi Zi has lived, boasting a dynamic ensemble cast, brooding nocturnal cinematography courtesy of Li Jianeng, and an insider's understanding of small-town claustrophobia. Na's sleek neo-noir established him as one of mainland China's undeniable emerging talents during its lauded festival run. This is from 2021. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. It sounds cool. Sounds really, really cool. Is that Anthony Wong in there? No, probably not. Region A, interview with the filmmaker, theatrical trailer, booklet, and then in the booklet, there's more of an interview. Fantastic, bracingly bleak neo-noir, soaked in a sinister atmosphere. Ooh. That sounds cool to me. That sounds really, really cool. But I feel like I want a TVYB that. David Becker says, you sir are a YouTube personality. I am, but what I do has to be. I don't like saying content. You know what I mean? The content creator sounds weird. So I would say I'm a YouTube TV host. I wouldn't even call it a YouTube TV show, TV on demand, because you can pull up a video of anybody at any time. So it's kind of TV on demand. I think that sounds better to me in terms of what it is. Before we continue, we've got 1, 2, 3 more to discuss. I am a special guest at this year's Cabin in the Woods Film Festival. I'm going to show you a little promo right quick that talks about the tickets, which are on sale now. So let's take a look at that real quick.
Deep within the dark, misty wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, there's a cabin. Rule number 1, be aware of your surroundings. Rule number 2, do not trust the children. Number 3. The 3-day, 2-night venue for VIP cabin guests is in a secluded cabin in beautiful Eastern Washington from August 20th through the 22nd. Theater guests will be terrorized under the shadow of the Space Needle during the weekend of August 23rd and 24th. Tickets go on sale in May. See you out at the cabin.
if you're in the Seattle area, that is going on. I will be attending virtually, holding a couple panels there, and you can also attend virtually as well. So go check them out. Cabin in the Woods Film Festival. They've got a selection of short films and some really fun sort of live games that I'll be hosting at the time when that happens in August. Ultra Mega Lopolis Saturn's Core. Well, have you guys heard of what's his name? Francis Ford Coppola's new movie, Megalopolis? Is it Megalopolis? I think it's called Megalopolis. That sounds incredible. I mean, it could be a disaster, but man, it's exciting. It's exciting. Wow. Okay. Yep. Saturn's Core. God damn, this looks so bad. So fucking bad. Ugh. Looks terrible, man. Yikes. 149 fucking minutes. What the hell? What's happening? Ultra Megalopolis presents a 2.5-hour psychogeographic tour to the vast post-riot urban sprawl of Los Angeles, California, circa the early 90s. Explore the war zone from within its graffiti-covered walls as director Larry Weisel trains his camcorder lens on a dizzying display of the city's most peculiar niches and residents, including disabled street performers, junkies, sidewalk religious zealots, ex-cons, celebrity impersonators, and living mannequins. Visit the site of the infamous McMartin Preschool. Oh yeah, Jesus. Hear the confessions of Charles Manson's former cellmate and experience the subterranean boxing gyms, wrestling rings, graffiti yards, and bullfighting arenas of America's smog-infested City of Angels. I thought it was a movie, but the fact that it's they call him an aesthetic terrorist of the highest order. That it's sort of documenting the seedy side of LA. That's even less interesting to me. I live here. I don't want to see that shit. I mean, any city's got this. Region-free audio commentary, career-spanning interview with the director. He reads an excerpt from his upcoming memoir. Has anybody heard of Larry Weisel? I don't know him. A whole bunch of short films, a collection of animated shorts. Yikes! No, not for me. Nearly $31. Is anyone grabbing that? I am curious. I am curious. Andrew D just says, does anyone have strong feelings for picking up Houseboat Horror? If you go back in the chat, a couple people have given it a thumbs up. But you know, it's up to you. Let's end the poll here real quick. Yeah, in the chat, if you're watching live, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We've had at one point over 150 people watching. We are at an anemic 57 thumbs up. Like I said, if we get it over 100, I'll be coming more often in May to prep for halfway to Black Friday. But if there's no interest in it, fine. Okay, 72% are excited for halfway reveals, and 27% say no. Well, good. I'm glad more people are excited about it than not. I am. I wouldn't do these if I wasn't excited about it. So that is where it sort of where it lays for me. I wonder. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's put up another poll, and then this poll is going to be this won't run for long, but best. I'm going to say best partner, but the questions are going to be best partner title this month. Which one do you think is going to sell out fastest? I'll say that. Okay, so which one of these do you think will sell out fastest? And I'm just gonna put sort of the first. What's another one? What's another? Slopes. Maybe I'll put Slopes on there. I haven't read the last two, but we'll get to it. Maybe Slopes, and I'll do Brooklyn. How about that? Slopes, and then Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Okay, there's a new poll or in the chat. Well, then you should be dropping a thumbs up. I is a whale. No pressure. Let me know what you think is gonna sell out first. I haven't actually been looking at the tallies to see where they're at right now. Slopes is at 857. Samurai Wolf has over 2,000, so that will probably last. But I think that's the one most people want to get. Houseboat Horror, do they have? They're at 2,000 as well. Yeah, so I guess by default, it probably would be Slopes because it's got the less. Oh no, Brooklyn also has less, and they're actually lower than Slopes. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Vacation. Factory 25. What do you got for us, Factory 25? Not an inspiring slipcover. What the fuck? This is how you start? It's a shot on video movie, and the first image is a lady pissing in the woods? Alright, so it's not all shot on video. Well, she's adorable. I don't know who she is, but she's quite attractive. This young lady. Gold people? Oh boy, I don't like this. This looks a little strange. Okay, Vacation. Tell me more about this and what is it about? From 2011. This is an existential beach party movie about life, death, sex, and drugs when four college friends reunite for a girls' week at the beach. It's all bikinis, pina coladas, and dance parties at first, but the fun soon fades away. After procuring a psychotropic drug from a sketchy surfer dude, the girls take a very strange trip into the abyss. See, I would be cool with it if it wasn't for the drug angle, because I feel then I feel a movie can get sloppy and just do whatever it wants, and that they lose me immediately. Region free, deleted scenes, commentary from the director, 20-page booklet. Vacation. Anybody know it? Anybody seen it? I don't know. Vacation. No idea. Without name. Midlife says Vacation looks like it might be okay, but just it's on Tubi. On Tubi, heck yeah. Fantastic. I'll check it out. Maybe 5 times. There's plenty of stuff I want to watch that's already on my list. Shudder is new this month, right? Shudder is new. They're a new partner label. I guess taking over for Death Crocodile? I don't know. Death Rattle says these all look terrible. He is unimpressed. Sexy Sumo in the house. What's up, man? He says, I only know National Lampoon's Vacation. Your cinema's limited, my friend. You gotta look at more vacation films. I think I think you'll enjoy it. Doug D says, boy, that All About Lily Chow is moving quickly, down to 280. Well, that one came out last month, so, I mean, it makes sense. It's not great, though. I watched that. I was not a fan of it. I was not a fan of it. It's another one of those movies that feels it's very artsy, and I don't know. I didn't like it. I personally did not enjoy it. So, TBYB on that one, if you're curious. Zach says, I looked up some videos on Houseboat. Looks pretty horrible from what I could tell. Weesh. We shall see. We shall see what happens. Without name, this is Yellow Veil again. Lorcan Finnegan film. I was gonna say is it a found footage movie, but I don't think it is. Whoa, Naked Guy Scared. Naked Guy Scared. It's one of my favorite films. Follows a land surveyor on an assignment to measure an ancient forest for a developer, but soon loses his reason in a supernatural environment that has its own plans. Yeah, I don't know. Could be good. Feels maybe potentially folk horror style. Blu-ray, Region A. Introduction by the director. 3 storyboard features 6 deleted scenes, behind-the-scenes slideshow, commentaries. DeVoy's notebook read by Eric. Who's Eric? All right. I guess Eric is the main guy. I don't know. Essays. And a new poster. Okay, there you go. Without name. Intriguing. But not something I want to slam down on anytime soon. Man, we have reached the end, really, of the announcements because there are not as many today as normal. We've gotten most of them already, like I said, at the beginning of May. At the beginning of last month, I think, or 2 months ago, for the halfway to Black Friday. So we know what to expect. But, there's still some more surprises to come. Let me double check this and end the poll here. Thumbs have not moved past 59. So that's fine. The what's the word? The crowd has spoken, and I will not be coming back multiple times this month, but I will be here for halfway to Black Friday. I hope you'll join me for that. I'm going to end the poll here, and let's see what everyone sort of predicts will be. Come on, show the result. It's not showing the result for some reason. Come on. I have to refresh it for some reason. I think, if I remember correctly, I think everyone expects Slopes to sell out. But if it's on YouTube, I don't know. Oh, actually, no. Out of 30 votes, Samurai Wolf 1 and 2, 63%. I think that's going to sell out first, followed by Houseboat, then Slopes at 13, and Brooklyn at 6%. But I think we can also probably take that as what everyone thinks is the best of the releases this month, for better or worse. All right, gangbang. That'll do. A couple questions here. Guillermo says, "What do you guys think of the new Crow remake?" I'm unimpressed. I am too. I don't like his look. Necessarily, I feel the tattoos make him look really scuzzy and kind of like, honestly, lame. On his face and like a diamond tattoo by his eye. I don't know, man. It could be a badass. Here's the thing: if they had called it Revenge Boy or fucking, I don't know, anything, Kill 'Em All or something, I think people would have been excited for it. But the fact that it's a Crow remake, people were like, ugh. Yeah, Matty K, exactly. He looks like Jared Leto's Joker, which I didn't necessarily hate Suicide Squad, but his Joker was a weird choice. So I don't know. If they had called it anything else, then people would be really excited for it. Justin Robin says, Game of Pleasure seems to be moving fastest. Well, 722. People like their 90s sexy time shot on video of goodness. Tammy Parks. TBYB, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. So, ultimately, what will I be buying, if anything? I think I'm gonna grab the most important thing, love, and absolutely Samurai Wolf. I'm gonna keep my eyes glued to that counter because, well, boy, I feel that's gonna go really fucking fast, and I really want that. I may even pay full price for it. How about them apples? Those are the two that I'm really interested in on this side of things. Houseboat Horror, a little less now because it's SOV. And I do eventually want to pick up Riddle of Fire because I really did enjoy that movie quite a bit. Like I said, it's a 5-star movie for me. Really, really fun movie. Spoke to my soul. That'll do, Bugaboo. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys quite a bit. I have such a great time discussing these films with you, and I'm honored that you give me the time of day to do so. Doug D, last question. What do you think of Knock at the Cabin? I didn't like it. I thought it was boring, and the ending was weird. Was not a fan. However, I am excited for Trap, his new movie. That looks fucking great. That looks really, really fucking great. I'm excited for that. I hope it's good. DJ says, watch Severe Injuries from last month. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. Dude, don't go into any of the Saturn's core movies thinking that they're gonna be good, dude. They're all gonna be junk. They're all gonna be bad. But it's what level of badness you're willing to accept. That's, I think, the thing that you have to accept, as it were. Last check in on the thumbs. All right, 67. We didn't get to 100, unfortunately. So I guess the interest isn't there for the box set review. So I won't be doing that. But I'll be back for Halfway to Black Friday. I hope you'll join me for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll have the panel as usual. Hopefully Tony the Dead and Blake and maybe Mel, maybe OGP will join us. We shall see. This has been a wonderful time, indubitably, with you, and I hope to do it again. But for now, I'm off to figure out what my next film is going to be. And once that gets greenlit, holy shit, I can't wait to share that with you. Here's to you. Drink whatever you have on hand, and we'll call it a day. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Someone said that. I don't know who, but somebody much smarter than me.
Yeah, y'all